ahead of the game against Glasgow City on Sunday. How are you and the squad feeling ahead of the match?
Yeah, I think we're ready to go. It's been a lengthy break for obvious reasons, but girls have worked hard since the return. Good couple of weeks before the game, we've had all the players back and stuff, so yeah, we're good to go.
In terms of obviously the big things that have happened, you've obviously got the Under-19s Championships, the World Cup. As a coach, what was it like to maybe see some of your players in action and see them developing, if you like, over those competitions?
Yeah, I mean, it's brilliant to see the squad girls taking part in the biggest competition in the world football. Yeah, brings its own recognition for them. The experience they'll glean from being there and playing in that level of tournament football, professional kind of nature, is great. And almost on a similar scale, if it was a lesser scale, as the girls who've gone with the 19s, great for them to be at a home-based tournament, good crowd support, and they'll come back recognised now as good level international players, and it can only benefit us as a group.
In terms of that break, obviously as a coach it's a very long break. Give us a bit of a flavour of what that kind of involves. What's the pros and cons, if you like, of such a big break this time?
I mean, it's I guess there's pros and cons that it's a good rest, but it's maybe too much rest. We almost have to start the players from scratch again, so as much as I've probably described it as a mini pre-season, I don't think we've been too hard on the players, but we've maybe had to do an extra week or two than we would normally at this stage. And then trying to get some match play in their legs as well has been tough. So it's it's a real balancing act, and unfortunately it's just how it is. You've just got to get on with it. But hopefully we've done enough. The players look sharp. We've worked well the last couple of weeks. A couple of good matches now. So yeah, looking forward to Sunday.
In terms of the squad that you've got, you've obviously brought in Aidan Muir as a defensive option going forward. And in terms of some players coming up from, I think, the development squad as well, you've got that experience, if you like, from players going away to Under-19s, the World Cup. Do you think that the squad is stronger now than it was maybe at the start of the season?
Maybe a little bit, yes. I think the experiences that all the players have had, internationally, can only help. Players around those girls look at them and understand why and how they're working at a certain level, and it give everyone a little lift. But I think just consistency of squad. We've not lost many players this time. Brought in a couple of new ones, and so the consistency in the group for me is key. Hopefully for us to push on second half now.
Was that one of the key elements for you as well? The fact that you've been able to keep all the players together for the second half of the season, is that almost just as important as any signings that you could have made? Probably
almost, and especially in what's happened in recent, last year to 18 months probably. So that was quite important. We had a couple of people sniffing around, but no concrete moves for the girls, which for us as a team gives us great consistency, the knowledge that we're good enough to go and compete. So yeah, we're all set.
In terms of a big game to come back to, obviously against Glasgow City, there is a bit of a points gap between Glasgow City yourselves and Celtic. What would you see this as a must-win game at this point in the season?
I think if we're realistic, yes, is the answer. We obviously don't ever concede anything until it's mathematically possible or impossible. But it's if we lost this one, the task becomes even harder, and it's already quite hard, if I'm being honest. We've let ourselves down, dropped points already, and we're now, we have City to play twice, which certainly would help us if we come out with decent results against them. But that's a very, very, very big task in itself. Expecting to beat a team that's not lost a league game for a couple of seasons. So it's tough. Probably must win. We won't give up even if we don't win, but you're then relying on other people, probably as we are at the minute anyway. So it becomes a tougher challenge, Rob.
With the development of Celtic and Rangers, the investment they've spoken about over the summer and previously, does that give you some maybe more optimism about the fact that there could be points dropped by yourselves and Glasgow City for the rest of the season as well, though?
Yeah, well, I hope we don't. But no, I mean, all of these teams, and it almost happens most seasons that the teams get a little bit stronger. They might recruit a bit better. better. They might have younger players coming through academies. Now obviously the element of additional training or virtually full-time training is a new thing for us to add in, but yeah, it remains to be seen how effective that is. It might take a few more months than just this second half of the season, but main job for me is to keep our girls on top of their performance levels and athleticism in that period, and hopefully not look over our shoulder too much, just keep ourselves driving forward.
In terms of the investment that's been spoken about in the women's game recently, obviously off the back of the World Cup and the success that was there, as somebody senior involved in the women's game, where would you maybe like to see some extra investment or investment to go into? Is there any areas that you think that there should be?
I mean, I think we still need to underpin the game from the bottom up. You know, we need quantity of numbers. Now I know the participation levels are as high as they've ever been, but you know, we probably still could do more. There's that middle age band that there's still quite a big drop off, and I think maybe addressing how to reverse that trend of you know, at a certain age group it's okay to be a footballer, and there's bigger opportunities out there now than ever before. Yeah, and okay at the top level exposure, days like today, increasing the media presence and having pre-match press conferences to make the general public aware. You know, they're very aware of what was going on during the World Cup, and we need to piggyback that and make them aware that our league structure is ongoing as well, and try and get them to come to matches, but we can only do that with yeah, a bit more focus put on certain things. So, but you know, a lot of clubs are doing very well at this, and Glasgow City have arranged today. So, yeah, credit to them. I think this kind of thing does help. So yeah, a good spread would be good to see.
And just finally, obviously we're here at Pearsall Park, the venue for Sunday's match. What would you say to somebody who's maybe not 100% familiar with Scottish women's football, they've maybe seen the World Cup? What would you say to encourage them to come along?
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know if it's the correct term, but I described before our League Cup match with City. You know, people come here on Sunday, they'll see you know, highly technically gifted players, probably 22 athletes on that pitch plus some substitutes, and what I would class as a proper game of football. You know, two very, very competitive teams, lots of desire to win, and that will be very evident come Sunday. So it would be well worthwhile looking at it.